Alright, it's the Christmas season and I wanted to make a Christmas themed video because I'm feeling quite festive. I could eat a whole Christmas tree. Okay. If you'll recall, I made a video a while back about Choo Choo Charles, in which I promised you all a video about the game Tattletail. You probably forgot. I don't need to be making this video. Nobody was asking for it. Here's the basic rundown. You're a kid counting down the days till Christmas, your parents got you a Furby, you're a naughty child who unwraps your present early, and then the big mama Furby is evil and satanic and tries to kill you. My parents are so awesome. Alright, that's a pretty decent concept on paper, capitalizing on the whole mascot horror shiz that Scott Cawthon unwittingly unleashed upon the world when he invented bears. It came out in 2016, so this was one of the first big games to really take this much inspiration from FNAF without being a straight up fan game. I have pretty fond memories of this game. I remember watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye play it back in the day, and I thought it was really cool.
Take the sheets off!
I mean, come on, a guy like that, if he says the game's good, it's gotta be good. So I decided to boot up the game and give it a whirl myself instead of just blindly being a fan of a game that I've never played. Oh yeah, my friend DrewDan made a video on that same topic, go watch it now! So this game just kind of exists, I gotta be honest, it wasn't what I remembered. I mean, if you want something positive, I like the graphics of the game. They're kinda low quality, they're pretty PS2-esque I guess, and I think it gives it a pretty creepy vibe, polygonal horror and all that. It's very analog horror-like with the way it presents itself, and I'm a sucker for these kind of videos. Yes, it's overdone, no I don't care. Okay, so some guy messaged me one time wanting me to help him write the script for a FNAF VHS video he was working on. Like, I shit you not, he was like, "So how much do you know about Golden Freddy?" I'm convinced he was like 9 years old. I'm an adult now, I can't associate with these people. Okay, but what did I not like about the game? It's just kinda boring. Like, it's such a cool concept, but they just didn't do enough with it. I don't like the movement in the game. It felt a little janky to me, and your character moves so slow, but you can't go fast because you'll alert mama. Alright, suit yourself. Usually that's a good thing. The Tattletail itself is just annoying. Like, I get it, that's the point. Furbies annoyed parents all across the nation, I understand. This just means I'm getting old and cynical. I'm in my Squidward arc. He just doesn't shut up. Wah, 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 charge my battery, feed me, groom me. And when mama does start chasing you, it is mind-numbingly boring gameplay. As long as you don't make any noise, she won't attack you. So I spent so much time just standing around in the dark, doing nothing, waiting for her to go away. It's so bad in the hide and seek sections. Oh my god. The Tattletails keep multiplying and you have to play hide and seek with them for a minute and a half. No one should be allowed to hide this long. That's not how the game works. So I just stand over here bashing my head into the corner and somehow that works. Mama just doesn't get me. All is good in the world. I could be like Mr. Beast right now, curing people's blindness, but I'm here playing this dumbass Furby game. There's lore, I guess, but like, barely. The company manufactured Mama. People died.
That's a body!
Mama is evil, we exorcise her. That's it. Cool. This game is just not fun. Was I misremembering all of the fond memories I had? I decided to go back and watch Markiplier's Let's Play all over again to find out, and no, I was not mistaken. When you watch Mark play the game, the monotonous and boringness of the game doesn't really set in because he's always saying something or doing something that keeps your interest. He's a very charismatic man, he grabs your attention, among other things. That's a terrible joke, I hated that. He has over-the-top reactions to the things happening in the game, and so you're entertained.
What the fuck is happening?
This is his job. He's supposed to make you feel like a Make-A-Wish kid finally meeting Spider-Man. So this wasn't a fluke. Some games are just best experienced through YouTubers because they add personality and enjoyment to a game that was otherwise devoid of it, which leaves a positive opinion of the game in your mind. You could also just watch the video at 2 times speed or something if it was really boring you, and then you wouldn't be bored. That's exactly how I watched Smosh the movie last night. It was amazing. And you might be like, Wyatt, you sung the praises of FNAF 1 so many times. Is this gameplay not just as FNAF is just as fun to play as it is to watch. They're two completely different flavors of the same experience. Go watch my video on the psychology of horror games for more on that. Subscribe too. What I love about FNAF's gameplay is that it's consistent. It's easy to learn, but not as easy to master. You're introduced to your cameras, your doors, and your lights on the first night, but you may not fully understand how to use them until the end of the game. Each night, you get better and better at the game. You begin to truly understand the mechanics, and then you eventually master them. It's an invigorating feeling to get good at something like that. Tattletail's mechanics are just walking around, shake the flashlight so you can see. Ooh, mama's coming. Let's tiptoe away. Oh, she's gone. I'm gonna throw this Furby at the fucking wall. My dear friend Spiffy literally spent $5 to buy this game for me. Spiffy? I apologize. Also, has anyone else noticed that FNAF is kind of having the exact opposite problem right now? Help Wanted 2 just released a little bit ago, and I've heard some pretty good things about it from those who've played it. Watching it, yeah, it looks fine. From what I can tell, a lot of the minigames focused a lot more on just being fun minigames instead of trying to be super scary or anything. That's not a dig at this game in particular, that's just how FNAF is these days as a whole. That doesn't lend itself nearly as well to the Let's Play formula, because YouTubers won't be freaking out nearly as much as usual. And what I've noticed is that these minigames are often super fast-paced ones that require some quick critical thinking on the player's part. I mean, this one is literally the Papa series from Cool Math Games. What? Couple that with the fact that this is a VR game, meaning that a big chunk of the fan base doesn't have a way to play it for themselves. Yeah, it kind of makes sense that this game's hype levels haven't been as huge as usual. And that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching my little Christmas video. Technically Christmas. Came out like 5 days late, and that's if I'm lucky. But no, seriously, thank you guys so much for the support over the past year. It really means the world to me, because you guys are the reason I do what I do. So yeah, here's to an even better 2024. The hell? Hello?
Things are not looking good.
Dude, what's going on? Calm down.
After you, your opinions are going to get us fucking.
Dude! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Alright, what's going on? Okay. What is that? No. 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 No!